versus
Right.
waiting on a bounce.
Okay, so I think we were talking about hold on, maybe my computer crashed. So what I said was it depends on the lines. So the way I attack those things is if it's on a line that I like, a resistance line, I take an entry. I take a starter. It's on my full position. So I want to make it up. Let's say your max size is 2,000 shares, okay? 2,000 shares is your max size. So what you can do is some people normally, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you're going to do 2,000 shares one bullet. And you're like, oh, fuck. You know what I'm saying? You have no. So what we like to do is I like to split it out. And you can split it out as many times as you like. And so the way I split out is this. I figure out my lines. And I'm like, okay, how many shares would I want in each line? So my starter could be maybe, if I had 2,000 shares, maybe 500 shares only. That way I can scale 4 times. So the way I would do is if I usually do 2 lines, okay? 3 is the max if it's a little hanger. If the lines are close, I'll do it. But if the last line and the next line is so high, I got the last ad, right? I need to fucking stop out. Because I always say line to line, right? Low hangers work pretty well, like the death line, but there are cases where it doesn't work. So you have to always use proper risk management. So know where you're going to enter the trade is very important. That's how you determine, and that's how you determine your risk. So I always say predefine your risk, right? So you have your max loss, so you want whatever. You can do the math behind there to figure out where your entries and exits should be, where your stops should be. If you want to lose, let's say $500 a trade, and you have 2,000 shares, if you want to lose 500, do math. Like you're going to lose 25 cents, right?
Yeah.
So that's where you would stop out if you want. Okay. I don't like to stop. When I lose is when I stop out where the herd stops out. So I'll give you an example. Today I fucking stopped out on MDR because the herd was 260 line. When normally I would have added a 260. I would have done 250 line and 260 line on MDR today. Okay.
Oh, you said MDR. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I fucked up on that because I put the herd at 258 at the top of the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So the way I did today was during my IG live. I was talking about I was fearful of losing. I just out of my mind. I decided I'm probably gonna make money in it, but it's gonna fuck up my mentality for the. So an example for MDR. MDR is no hanger, but I did it correctly. I posted the charts in the chart recap what I trade.
Let me look at it. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Then.
So I added 247, 248, and then 257, 258, 253. So I fucked up my ads. I would have a little FOMO, 2 lines, which is the 250 and 260, and I would have been okay. I would have top ticked on the second ad, and I'd be okay. I would cover.
Yeah.
And so what I did there incorrectly was I didn't know, so I did a double order, blew up too quickly.
So you just
I look back, like, what the fuck? I doubled ordered because I didn't know I had the orders out already. I usually remember I totally forgot I had fancy orders out, so I added another one on the fly because I was so fucking bored. I was do my IG live. I'm gonna force out a trade. So all this shit was forced. I didn't want to enter those things. The side was a mistake because there was nothing moving. I was so bored. I was trying to force a trade, trying to find a trade, right? And during that pickup, I double entered my orders. And so I look back, I'm like, holy fuck, I ran out of bullets, right? I could add more bullets, obviously, but the amount of size I wanted to allocate for that trade, I've already exhausted by the time it fucking like went up. And so I ran out of bullets too fast because I fucking forgot I had a double order out. If that didn't happen, I'd fucking still be in the trade because I would have added correctly. So that's why knowing where to add is very fucking important. You have to be very, very economical and very frugal on your ads because FOMO will kill you, okay? Because think about this. If you're a kid with an allowance, you're going to stretch that $5 to fucking the moon, right? So think about, so now you have 2,000 share max size, for example, right? You can add however the fuck you want. You can add 100 shares at a time, 20 times if you want it, right? Or you can add
Yeah.
1,000 and 1,000. So it's up to you. Somewhere in the middle is a balance. Okay, somewhere in the middle is a balance. I like to do it. I like to do it in 4 orders. I would do, so there's a 250 line. I would do an order under 250 and order over 250. So it averages out to 250. And then the 260 line, order under 260. That makes sense? So it's actually 2 lines. I am scaling it, 2 lines, but each line is scaling as well. So it's a double scale, right? And so there's your 2,000 shares, 500, 500, 500, 500.
Yeah. I'll see you. I'll stuff like you'll add and your orders a hit, and then you'll cover, at like break even sometimes.
Because I'm selling out. So that's recycling. It's the front side of the trade. These are still, so I really don't know where the fuck it's gonna bounce. And I'd rather make less, but always win.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you know what happens? It's like, okay, so let's say I scale 4 times. You can do whatever you want. I'm a pussy. I would make a lot more money if I just waited. But fuck, man, there's a lot of times when that shit just shoots up, and I'm like, oh fuck, why didn't you just fucking take the money? And so it depends on the strategy and the style you want. For me, it's like I want to be done by the first hour. I'm gonna fucking make my fucking money quick and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
If you are trading smaller size, for example, you can afford to hold it longer. So I always say this, man. If I was trading a smaller size, I'd probably hold it, and I'll still make the same amount of money as me going larger size and getting the fuck out quicker.
Sure.
Yeah. And
you're action junkie, man. Action junkie. That's what it is.
I just want to make my fucking money and get the fuck out. I'm a control freak.
Somebody said in the chat this morning that no one ever went broke taking profits. So
that is fucking true, man. We say that all the fucking time. Yeah, so there's 2 ways to make money, man. It's like hit it fast and hard when the opportunity's there, or you fucking go smaller size and write it down.
Yeah.
Or you can do both. You can do a combination of both. So, I mean, I have a lot of bad habits that no one taught me. And so now that you are learning it, now you've been presented. I just told you the secret to scaling right there, how I do it. Okay. It may not be the right way, but it's my way. But now that you see it, you're like, oh fuck, you maybe can incorporate it into the way you're doing it and maybe improve upon it. Like I'm telling you, I'm not the best fucking trader. I just make it work for myself. You see what I'm saying? And so if you take a look at my strategies, you could probably do better than me, because I'm telling you, man, you're a smart mind. You fucking poker player. You fucking know all those percentages. I don't fucking know any of that shit. I'm just kind of like fucking brute force, and I taught myself, and that's how I've been trading. So
it's wonderful, being in the chat and seeing everything and see live commentary and stuff like that. I mean, it helps a ton. It's like unreal.
I know, right? So I'm glad, man. It's been only 2 months and you are breaking even. I think that's fucking good.
Luckily enough, I don't have a quote unquote like normal job, so I have a lot. I can allocate a lot of time to this. And I've been lucky enough to be able to do that, which helps a lot versus other people who might have a real job and can't really put as much time into it. So that's helped out a ton.
Plus, you enjoy it, right? This is fun.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love it.
How does this compare to poker, dude?
It's surprisingly, it's a lot of the same. The transition seems pretty seamless. It's like I said, you just have to figure out when you have aces and put the money in.
I love that analogy, dude. I might have to borrow that from you.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Versus having aces versus having like pocket nines or something, so
that's why. Okay, so this is another good analogy to that too, poker, right? I always say entries very important. Entries are very, very important. It's like a starting hand, right?
Yeah.
Like you pick the right starting hand, it's like, dude, it saves you so much from having to bluff to fake all this fucking shit, right?
Definitely.
And so how many times have you just wanted to fucking fold? I should have just fucking folded, right? The same thing with fucking trading, man. Starting position is very important. It's your entry that makes everything so much easier to trade, right? Yeah. Imagine you have a solid entry. You now don't have FOMO. The problem I had is I cover early because I have FOMO, and so I have to cover to pay off the FOMO. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, I knew I shouldn't have entered there, but I have so much FOMO, so I took a little nibble in the beginning. Yeah. And so when you see me covering on the way down, it's because it is to offset the fuck up FOMO that I should have in the beginning to be in there.
I got you. It makes sense. It makes total sense.
Yeah, but I scratched the itch by going small size FOMO. So those are not like giant starter size, right?
I've really noticed that I kind of have to scratch the itch myself like a lot, and it really helps out a lot. And I'll try to do maybe 1/10 the size. Or something. If I'm like trading 1,000, then I'll do like 100 shares or something.
Exactly, dude. Just to get it out of the fucking way, man.
Yeah, it helps out a ton.
It also helps because if you're in a small size and let's say the stock tanks, now you can add. Whereas like if I don't fucking take that starter, I'm gonna be so pissed. All I'm thinking is like I should have done. I should have added. And then you just like fuck the trade and you get pissed off. And so that's so it's all trader psychology and everybody's different, man. You might have the same mentality I do because I'm so fucking pissed off and all I can think about is I shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? And so.
Sure.
And even if I'm in a tiny position, it curbs the anxiety. I'm like, okay, at least I'm in something.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really similar to that. I've noticed. I mean, I'm still working through all my psychological, barriers and kind of seeing what's happening. So I haven't quite figured
Oh yeah.
how I feel.
It's been 2 months, man. You are now learning the stuff. Oh my god, dude, that took me years to learn in 2 fucking months. So that's pretty good.
I mean, that's the biggest benefit to everything, and seeing all the other moderators and stuff and how everybody.
This is the thing people don't understand, man. The learning curve to all this stuff is so huge, man. If you just learn the death line, you would never find that out until like you lost all your fucking money and realize that's why you lost your money. So bypassing that learning curve is tremendous. I'm telling you, and maybe you could tell people don't believe me. Tell the fucking world, man. That's what the fuck it is. Passing the learning curve.
Nice. Well,
that damn Zerion stock, man. I tried to short it and it fucking got blocked at over 250. Now it's at 165. Fuck.
Oh my god!
You hear that,
I had it pulled up this morning, man. Damn.
It was $4. Fucking damn. Deb Zerion probably sold fucking 3 million shares and now it's partying with the chicks. I'm pretty sure he got rid of 1 million shares at least, dude. Holy fuck.
He definitely sold. He definitely sold off. For sure.
Oh my god, dude. I was shorting it, like block. He goes, you cannot short a foreign stock. Oh the fuck. Cobra had the linkage too. 3 cents, dude. 3 cents a share.
So I only traded one ticker today and MDR, and it was just after that little news piece that came out when you were talking about when you stopped out at the top, and then that news piece came out, and I just scaled into the bounce after that large death candle. And
you got like 10, 20 cents.
I got about 18 cents or so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Done, baby. Done.
That worked out well. We'll probably call it a day.
Dude, right? That's fucking all you need, man. You sit around, you wait for that opportunity for some fucking shit to happen, the death candle to happen, and you scale. That's it. I mean, that's the fucking beautiful setup. Keep trying to work that setup, my friend. That is the winning fucking setup for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely feel the most comfortable with that so far. That's like my pocket kings right now. So.
Yep. All right, man. Okay, well, cool. Thanks for coming on, Josh. Hey,
I appreciate you.
One last message for everybody before you leave. Tell everybody what one last message before we get off on Instagram. Just whatever you want to say.
I'll just plug MIC, man. It's great. It's definitely it's helped me out. I mean, a couple months from very little trading experience to being comfortable and break even trading full time over a couple months.
Dude, you just made 18 cents on NDR, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, and doing it the proper fucking way. Waiting for fucking the thing. All the terminology you're telling me, you sound like a 2-year trading veteran already.
Well, that's a good compliment. Thanks, man.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'll definitely plug MIC if you guys are thinking about are on the fence about it.
Tell all your poker friends, man. This might be a better way to do it than poker.
Yeah, I will. I had a membership for about 4 months, but I just kind of jumped in 2 months ago and jumped in. So it was definitely worth it. So I don't know what I was waiting on.
Cool, man. Hey, thanks, Josh.
All right, Val. I'll see you guys.
Good luck, my friend. We'll see you later, man. See you in the room, guys.